Alright. Yo, part 2 of my video, man. If you ain't see part 1, go back, check out part 1, but we're gonna pick up right here. So anyway, so when your European decided to be brave enough to explore the world, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, they weren't brave enough to explore the world. They didn't have enough intelligence, enough ingenuity, enough technology, none of that to do the shit. But by the time they finally decided, you know what, let's go explore the world, you know what I'm saying, they decided, yo, we're gonna go to America. Now, don't let them people fool you and say they accidentally landed here and they thought they was in India. That's bullshit. They knew they wasn't in no fucking India. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, back then India was called Hindustan. You know what I'm saying? So that's already a lie. Then the whole way they got here, they knew they weren't going to India, because nigga, they have an Indian Ocean. You know what I'm saying? They used to travel to India through like rivers and goddamn caravans and shit. The way that they got here to America was through the damn North Pole. You know what I'm saying? Look up, you could just look at the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? They was leaving Europe and they was coming to America. Now, to leave Europe and come to America, you would not go through the damn Atlantic Ocean, how they try to claim, because the Atlantic Ocean is a violent ocean. It's a very, very violent ocean. It's a hard ocean to track. Even to this day, with all the technology we have today, it's still very hard for them to cross the Atlantic Ocean. So they got here through the North Pole. They went through the ice because the ice was calm, the water calm, and you know they ice people. So they went through the north. That's why all your original colonies start from the north and go to the south, Georgia being the last colony. Anyway, fast forward, when they got here, whoop-de-whoop, they put themselves in slavery, built this shit up. They caught a couple slaves here and there. You know what I'm saying? They took over tribes and whatever. That's how you used to identify with tribes and bloodlines, really. You know what I'm saying? Your tribes wasn't nothing but your bloodline. So, anyway, they took over a few tribes or whatever, brought them a couple African slaves. The reason they brought a couple African slaves and tried that experiment is because they got here and the niggas was like, man, fuck that. We ain't finna be slaves. Niggas, that's why you think slaves was escaping like a motherfucker. They weren't escaping to hide out forever. They was escaping to go back to blend in with the fucking rest of the black people who was already free. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, you wouldn't, just the same way white people was running away from slavery. White people was running away from slavery too, to blend in with the white people that was already here. Not already here, but that was invaded and got them living here. So anyway, so let's just keep up the slavery thing though. So back in them days, the way that the European had kind of justified taking over the world, or just all they pillages and plunder, was through religion. You know what I'm saying? It was through religion. They used the Bible and they used all that to justify their spoils of war. And when they came through and they had, you know what I'm saying, put that Jesus on everybody, they figured, yo, we gonna train these savages and we gonna put Jesus on them. That way we can free them and they'll still fuck with us and they'll still work for us because they love Jesus and they love us because we look like Jesus. That was their whole mind frame, you know what I'm saying? Because back then, even the white people in Europe, they weren't really like, yo, we hate the damn black people. They was just like, yo, we want to conquer them because we want to conquer the world. So they still was on some, man, we gonna free them, we gonna civilize them, whatever. Once slavery was over and they seen like, nah, niggas is walking off these plantations and going back to regular life, that's when they was like, hold up, nah. This shit can't happen. Even all the anti-slavery activists had you know what I'm saying, had reneged on what they were saying. It was like, nah, we ain't mean for it to happen like this. We ain't want y'all to be free. We wanted y'all to still depend on us. So that's when they created the science of race. Science of race was created in 1865, conveniently around the time when slavery ended. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. Go type in the definition of racism, and it will say that the origin was 1865. So they used science, fake pseudoscience. They discovered, they used a whole lot of skulls and bones and pictures and archaeology or whatever to justify the size of the cranium and all this, that, and the third, to justify how the white race the upper white races were better than the lower white races and the black races, the God race. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the old like they old pictures and whatever about all the different races, yo, they had like the Anglos, who was like your European, your United Kingdom motherfuckers. They had them all high and proper or whatever, but then they had they Scottish was pieces of shit. They had they Irish is damn, they called Irish fucking pale monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Then of course they had the Negro, the God. They of course they had them all under, you know what I'm saying, at the bottom of the totem pole. But that's how they did it. They used science and fake pseudoscience to justify how one race is better than the other. That's what started racism. On top of that, then they created eugenics. And what eugenics is basically philosophy of gene splicing almost. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying like, yo, basically breeding, or, you know, breeding a population of people based on specific characteristics, like including color, eye shape, head shape, whatever, all that. You know what I'm saying? They invented all that to undermine the God. So when racism was invented, of course black people was on the bottom of the totem pole, but so was a lot of white people. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, you know what I'm saying, your black people and your white people, so-called white people, who weren't white at the time, because black and white, I'm not black, you not black, nobody you know is literally black, nobody you know is literally white. You know what I'm saying? It's a caste system. So at a certain point we was white, because white is pure. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, after that, so the black people and the white people after slavery, because they couldn't get jobs and all that, you know what I'm saying, clicked up and was like, yo, fuck this, we finna overthrow this damn government and we finna be back. And they was like, hold up, nah, we can't have that happen. So you know what, we gonna let y'all be white too. We gonna give y'all a little more privileges than the Negro, than the God. But and when they did that, all that did was put a false sense of self into your white people. Look at your white people around here nowadays. 90% of them is fucking rednecks. 90% of them ain't, you know what I'm saying, like how they show you on Lifetime and on MTV and all that. That's fake, man. I work with these niggas.